Hello ladies and gentlemen, today guess what we're about to do? Dun dun dun. We're gonna do an engine clean. I had a person comment on one of the videos, I think it was the day I got the car, on doing an engine bay clean. This is days after I did the wire tuck. For some reason the headlights and stuff did not come in, and I was like, you know what, today I'm just gonna clean out the engine, make it look a little bit better so my hands doesn't get as dirty. I'm gonna clean the under hood, I'm gonna clean the firewall, I'm gonna clean all this dirt off this engine. So the one that I recommend you guys use, well, I won't recommend it, let me not say that. The one I think is pretty good is the biodegradable one. I think it's pretty good. In my opinion, I've used it before in the past, and it's done wonders on a motor I cleaned on a friend of mine's. And some aluminum foil. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck is the aluminum foil for? The parts that you want to cover so that water don't get to, because I do have a water hose, is some say the connectors, but the connectors are actually waterproof. I'm not going to cover those, but for sure I'm going to cover up the alternator, the starter, and the map sensor, which is right there. Those are the three things I'm going to cover just to make sure they don't get wet, because I can't afford to have them to get wet. The condenser doesn't really matter. Anything else is all wettable. All right, so let me wrap those up and I'll be right. So I have the starter covered, the map sensor, and also the alternator covered. So now I'm going to grab some of this purple power and I'm just going to start spraying the hell out of the engine bay, firewall. I'm basically going to use this whole bottle today. The last 5 times or 6 times I've done this, I ended up using the whole bottle. Cause I'm not going to try to cut any corners. I'm just going to save myself some time. So yeah, so just spray the whole engine bay. I like the fact that it's concentrated. That way I know it's going to get in there. So yeah, I just spray everything, every part of the car. Every part of the... You're supposed to take off the manifold, but today we're not going to. Spray the front. Whew, I gotta switch hands. 1 second here. Spray everywhere. Spray the top. I also have a sponge, and that sponge is basically to scrape off some of that excess oil that tends to want to linger around. Switch hands again. Today we're spraying everything. I officially finished the whole bottle, so now it's all gone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scrub down the areas where I feel like it's thick, like here and here. The hood is a lot cleaner, which is important, and also the engine bay is a lot cleaner than before. The engine and all that is still a little wet. I'm just gonna let it air dry, let it sit here for a couple of hours, probably 2 hours at the most, and then when I come back, I'll do another like a detailing on the motor before I start it up. But it shouldn't take that much longer now. And I went the whole car. Well, not the whole car, the front part of the car. So yeah. And guys, I barely did any scrubbing, much scrubbing at all, and this stuff really works. I think it's pretty good, in my opinion. But all right, so let me get the sponge here and do a little scrubbing like areas like this, where like all I have to do is just a couple of times, and then rinse, and then that's all this gunk or road grime will come right off. And that's what I want. I want it to be clean up top. All right, so let me finish scrubbing this off. I am finally finished detailing the engine bay. As you guys can see, the top part, as you guys can see, the top part of the hood is now cleaned as best as I can possibly get it, at least. The firewall is also cleaned. I cleaned out the whole front frame, cross member, everything. So now I can go ahead and take off these aluminum foils. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the car sit like this for about an hour or so, let everything air dry before I start it up again. I don't recommend you starting your car while it's wet, but then again, somebody may say something different. But I'm not going to start my car until about an hour or so, an hour, maybe two. I'm going to go inside and play some video games. That's what I do. All right, so I'm taking the foam off the alternator starter and map sensor. For some reason, this stuff wouldn't come off. I used a brush and it still wouldn't come off, so I don't know what's up with that. But I'm all done. I feel accomplished today. I want to thank you guys for watching my engine bay clean with Purple Power engine degreaser / cleaner. This took me about 30 to 45 minutes. And I did it the sloppy way. This is the dirtiest way you could possibly do it. Just throwing water all over your motor like that is not always smart. But whatever, I just wanted to get it done, get it clean. I do plan on going single cam VTEC. Yes, I said it correctly, single cam VTEC. I don't think I want to go dual cam in this car. even though it's an OBD1 wire harness that I know everybody's gonna be like, yo, you should go OBD2. I mean, stay OBD1, just go to dual cam VTech. I'm not really. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and continue sending me private messages. As you guys can see, I do reply to the comments. I also reply to messages that you guys send me, and if you give me advice on something to do to the car, I will follow through with it. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.